got some stuff I want to talk about, but this in particular, I wanted to talk about this because I told you guys months ago that this lady was lying and that she was full of it and that she had more holes in her story than Swiss cheese. And then as people began to do research on her, they started to look at her and see that, okay, she has a pattern of this. And the grand scheme of things, she just came across as another scamming, lying, black man hater. And the funny thing is, I want to know, for all the black women that made videos and you simps, and I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute, that made videos targeting, singling out, shaming, pointing your finger at black men, saying that we don't do this, we need to do better doing this. Now what do you got to say? Are there going to be retraction videos? Now, I want people to understand this isn't a attack on black women video. This is, but I do have to address what I did see. A lot of women out here like to push this agenda for whatever reason, that black men don't do this. Then they love to do their comparisons to how black men don't do this compared to white men. And then at the same time, these women can't keep a black or a white man via Ebony K. Williams. Nobody wants her ass. But now I will say this, for the black men and the black women that saw right through her and knew that she was a liar and a scammer, shout out to y'all. Thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Black fist. Because you know, it wasn't just black men that saw through her. It was a lot of black women. So for those who try to accuse me of being, you know, a black woman hater and all that, you full of it. Because if you watch most of my videos, because I've been accused of being a black woman hater, which is a complete fucking lie. And I have a lot of women that support my channel. I hold black men more standards, higher standards than I do women. I hold everybody accountable. I ether everybody, every race, every gender, or whatever you claim to be, you know. So, with that being said, now keep in mind, I made a few videos about this, and what was the telling video was the last video she made afterwards this so-called attack. And this lady is in a lot of trouble. And to those dudes that she jumped in front of with a camera saying, "Oh, I got hit with a brick," and these black men didn't do nothing. She singled out black men in particularly, and come to find out that she's done this before. Falling, um, basically asking for GoFundMe's and putting up videos saying she was attacked and all this stuff, and specifically once again targeting black men. So those black men that she basically filmed, they could sue her for defamation of character and slander, mental stress, all that stuff, and they should sue her ass. Yo, it's back. It was a while ago where she claimed they had got attacked again, and this time she claimed some black women beat her up. Now remember, she kind of told on herself, and I think that's what made people get wind to her and say, "Hey, wait a minute." She said, "This time I really got attacked." Wait a minute. She said that in her own video, and I guess she didn't think about it before she, put it online. And people was like, "Wait a minute, you, whoa, 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 wait a minute, wait a minute. What was that you said?" So she basically DJ Blad herself, because you know how DJ Blad love for dudes to tell on themselves. "Yeah, man, I did it. Wait. What was that you said?" And she DJ Blad herself. She said, "This time I really got attacked." Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean this time you really got attacked? And they probably gonna use that against her in court, because she been doing this stuff. Going around making twerking videos, and she's supposed to be a mother. And don't come on here talking that sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? We should feel sorry for her because she's a mother and all that stuff. That's her problem. She should have thought about that when she was going around depicting and generalizing, stereotyping, and demonizing black men. Now we know the gutless black women in all likelihood are not gonna, make videos retracting what they were saying, because you saw several videos. See, this is what we be saying. Nobody's out here to protect us, and black man. Listen, stop the cap. Okay, stop the cap. We are protecting y'all, but I'm gonna just say it. Some of y'all ain't worth protecting. Some of y'all ain't worth risking our life for, and it just need to be said. Why should I risk my life for a person that sit up here and talk bad and wish nothing but ill fate on me? You really think I'm finna risk my life to save you? Think again, bitch. Real talk. Yeah, she's a scammer. And something else. Keep in mind, she's not American either. She's Somalian. Like on that movie with Tom Hanks, Captain Phillips. Wasn't that movie about Somalian pirates? I'm the captain. Who's the captain now? And this is going to pose another conversation that we need to have about a lot of those Africans and how they see black people, because just like some of the other people, are they truly our allies? Because they come here looking down on us and wanting to distance themselves from us. They don't like to be tied to us. They don't like to be called black until something happened to them, till they get treated like a black person. Then all of a sudden they hollering power to the people, we need to stick together and all this stuff. But then they go out of their way to distance themselves from black people. FDA, whatever you want to call it, American black people versus black people from Africa. They don't even like that terminology, saying that we African American. And that's a whole nother debate within itself. But we really need to have this conversation about us sticking our hand out and, you know what I'm saying, asking people to join us in our fight, because a lot of people don't want to join us. Now, I'm not saying this is with all of them, but a lot of them do not like to tie themselves or be in line and like to be called black. You see what them Dominicans been saying about black people, saying they don't want to be called black. The thing is, people want what they want to have what I call black privileges when they around black people. Yeah, when they around black people, they want to be able to talk like black people, but then they soak up our culture too. They want to be able to use the N word and all that kind of stuff. But then when they, you know what I'm saying, when they not around black people, they be talking stuff about black people. I didn't seen them. I didn't heard them. And it's not just the Mexicans. It's not just the other Hispanics, not the so-called black Latinos or the Afro Latinos. But we really need to have this conversation about that, about how people, like I said before, you only want to be black when you around black, and that's just the truth. But nevertheless, this lady just got a history of doing this. She is a scammer. And due to the fact that she was able to make, thousands of dollars, and she made well over $10,000. Now, depending on the prospective state you in, depending on how much you scam somebody for, it can be considered whether it's a misdemeanor or a felony. Oh, she's in felony level. She committed felony. She committed fraud. You know, she committed flat out fraud. You know, so I don't want to hear this stuff, and I don't want no simps coming on here saying she's a mother. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. So, like I said, to all pussy getting simps who are making your Captain Saber whole videos. See, this is the problem with black men. Cause see, this is the problem because we're leaving our women, and nigga, you still ain't gonna get nut, and she still ain't gonna let you hit. You know what's gonna happen? She gonna talk shit about black men, but then she gonna let the worst of the worst. She gonna sit up there. You gonna sit up there putting on your cape, and then she gonna go. She gonna go let a dude that work at Popeye's Chicken smash over you. So sit your ass down. Take off your cape. That's just real talk. It needed to be. It needed to be said. So this woman belongs in jail. You know, she looking at some major charges, and she shouldn't. And they have a long list. She was doing this stuff in Minneapolis. Then, not to mention um her videos that she were making, her fake reparation video where she was going around fake slapping white people and all this kind of stuff, twerking and all this kind of stuff. But the problem that I have with her is just the fact that she was singling out black men. She made several videos talking about, why won't black men help? These black men saw me getting hurt and they didn't do nothing. Well, the reason why they didn't do nothing because nothing happened. And what did I tell y'all when she was talking about she got hit with a brick? Like, first of all, where the hell you gonna find a brick at? Let me explain something to you guys. Unless you finna build a house and you go to a construction site, I can almost guarantee you're not gonna just see no random brick lying around. I could probably walk around for like an hour for miles and I won't just find no random brick. So miraculously, mysteriously, somebody just happened to see a brick. So now niggas is carrying bricks in their car. That sounded absurd. Oh, he hit me with a brick because I wouldn't give him my number. Yeah, I got a brick in my car right now. Man, you bitches don't give me your phone number. It's on and popping. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, who walk around with man, please. That just sounded absurd. Why would a brick be near a nightclub? Unless it's some kind of construction site. And then they lock that kind of stuff up. They'll just have bricks lying around and stuff that you could grab and stuff. Like I said, said a dude picked up a brick. That didn't even make any kind of sense. And then the way her face looked, let me tell you something. If she got hit with a brick, man, she would have been in way more pain. She wouldn't have been thinking about being on no social media. She would have been She would have been bleeding. She would have had she would have been cut up and stuff. Like, for real, man, just stop it. To be honest with you, if she had got hit with a brick, she would have been in the hospital. And then the way her face looked, she would have had to have her half of her head wrapped up with her eyes covered from the swelling. So this is why I was like, okay. And then keep in mind, the nurse that saw her, unfortunately, which I heard lost her job because she, you know what I'm saying, I think she violated the lady's HIPAA rights from what I heard. But she said that when she went to like a clinic and she was insinuating like, hey, and then keep in mind this person is like in the medical field, and she was insinuating like, hey, this don't look like no person that got hit with a brick. So it was a lot of red flags. But I was more mad at the fact that she singled out black men and made this about attacking black men. And then if you look at her videos, she had a whole bunch of videos where she would be taking jabs at black men. Now I see why she a single mother. And these type of women, they always, and these type of women, they always play the victim. It's always their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Why they can't keep a man, why their relationships don't work. They blame everybody but themselves. Everybody is the problem except them. So I already knew that something wasn't adding up. But I asked that question. So to all you women that was sitting up here using her as example, Exhibit A on how black men don't protect black women. Now what? But we know you gutless, cowardly black women ain't gonna make no retraction videos apologizing to black men because you don't want to take accountability anyway. I gotta admit, this is me. Listen, I ain't the perfect person in the world. I've done people wrong. I mistreated people that did right by me, but I tried to make amends, and I've always tried to do better. I'm not gonna say that I didn't mistreat people. I didn't, and at the end of the day, I learned a hard lesson because eventually, what goes around comes around. So this is why I try to do right by people, and this is why I try to teach my son. But that was in my younger days. I really don't set out to like really try to do stuff to people. Now, if somebody tries to do something to me, then that's a different story. But you just have some people that's just naturally mean. This lady got, you know what I'm saying? This lady is just a mean spirited person. And it's something going on internally with her. This lady didn't even have, this lady didn't have no remorse about scamming people. Didn't care. Knew she was lying. Knew she was a liar. I'm pretty sure eventually she gonna make another video, probably trying to play victim. Let's see if she gonna have the guts to admit that she got caught in the lie, and or let's see she gonna do what a lot of people like her do, is try to blame somebody else, or she try to get people to feel sorry for her and say, "Oh, well, this happened to me and that happened to me," instead of just her being a woman and just saying, "Hey, you know what? I scam people, and that's just the bottom line." Like I said before, I ain't a saint. I done made mistakes. I done made mistakes in my life. I still make mistakes, And like I said, I'm not afraid to say I'm sorry if I feel like, or if the person make me understand that I didn't do right by them. And I don't look at it as showing weakness or somebody checking me and all that kind of stuff, because I'm past that point, you know. Because at the end of the day, nobody can check me about shit. If I don't want to do something, I'm not gonna do it. Nobody can scare me into doing shit. And that's just that. If I'm trying to make amends, if I'm, you know what I'm saying, if I try to do right and try to tell you that, hey, I was wrong, I made a mistake, and I apologize. I don't have that type of ego where I think, okay, he did it because he or she did it because they were scared. Maybe I got them to understand that what they did wasn't cool. But now you living in a time where people think they just have the right to do whatever they want to do without any remorse, and had the audacity to make it look like you out of pocket for questioning them and questioning their antics and questioning their morals. So, with that being said, this woman, she's just a terrible person. She's just a terrible person. You can make an argument she's just a soulless person and an inconsiderate and self-observed, narcissist, arrogant bitch. I'm not gonna refer to her as a woman, because at the end of the day, she's a lying bitch and a scammer, a con artist. You know, and one of the reasons why they started to get wind of her, because she said stuff like this happened to her in Minneapolis before she came to Texas. And they couldn't find police reports, and she didn't file police reports, and then the police report that she allegedly told the Houston PD didn't add up. Her story didn't add up. But my thing is, she tried what I didn't like about her. She sat up there and turned on her camera, and she filmed two innocent black men who didn't even know what the hell was going on. Because if you saw the video, they was like, well, what happened? They was like, well, what happened? And then they went to the establishment. They looked at the videotape. They didn't see no bricks. They saw her getting into a car with somebody else and all this kind of stuff. Now keep in mind, this lady herself has been charged with, been arrested for assault. Well, you know, Hamza, they only black when something happened to them. When they get racially profiled by the police or they can't get a job because of their dark skin complexion, then all of a sudden you know they're black. Oh, power to the people, my black brothers and sisters. But when everything going good, don't associate me with them. I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm African. I'm Samoan. I'm Ethiopian. I'm Nigerian. You know, like I said. Now I'm not saying all the African people like that because you got some that do you know that do get down, but then a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't, and she one of them. Well. Keep in mind, she allegedly had a friend because you know this story is all you know. I may be off a little bit, but I did a little bit of research. She even had a friend who didn't believe her story. One of her friends didn't believe her story. They saw the videotape. Like I said, this lady tried to lie. This lady tried to lie on black men and single out and demonize black men. She ain't no different than a white woman. She ain't no different from Carolyn Bryan. I'm just keeping it 100. She ain't no different from Carolyn Bryan or some of these other white women that didn't cause black men to lose their freedom over a lie. I just seen a story where a black man did 28 years in jail for a crime he didn't commit. And due to the fact that they had a racist jury, he got wrongfully convicted. So, like I said, who gonna repair the damage that she didn't caused? Everybody knows we not judged. You know, we're not judged as individuals. We're judged as a group. Hamza, if you do something, we all did something. I do something, we all did something. I rob a bank, we all bank robbers. I violate a woman, we all violators. We're judged as a group, and it's always been that way. And for the people that want to sit up here and say, hey, why are you making this about race? Motherfuck you. Don't even play them games with me here. Because I'm just really thinking about all the damage that this lady did. She basically gave feminist ammunition. She gave white supremacist ammunition. She gave non-black supremacist ammunition. You know, you know, for real, she gave him a lifeline. So, like I said, I just want to see to all the people that made them videos using her videos talking about the black man just stood by and didn't do nothing. Like I said before, don't expect me to risk my damn life. Don't expect me to risk my damn life if you a black man hater. You think I'm gonna just say it, and I don't care if anybody, I don't care who gets mad. You think if I saw Cynthia G, you think I would help her? You think I would help her cronies that sit up there and kiki with her and be talking? You think if I saw, man, I'm just saying. Just saying. You think I would help her? I'm just saying. All this stuff she talk about black men, you think I'm just keeping it 100? I don't wish nothing on her. I don't wish nothing would happen to her. So let me make that clear. I don't wish nothing bad happen to her. I don't wish nothing bad happen to her, Malika Andrews, or anybody like that. But at the same time, would I risk my life to protect them? Because obvious they didn't made it clear they wouldn't help me. They wouldn't give a damn about me. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My sister, female boxing fan, yeah. Yeah, I got her back. I got her back. I got her back. You too to you too, Tamisha. I got your back too. I would help y'all. If I seen somebody fucking with y'all, yeah, I'm on them. I'm on them. But people like Cynthia G, nah, hell no. My girl from the Shad Lashid, yeah, I got her back. I got her back. I got her back. But them type them, no, no, hell no, I wouldn't risk my life. Hell no, is you kidding? Is you kidding me? So I'm just saying. When I saw some of these, she was when I saw what she said about Kevin Samuels after he died. Hell no, hell no. She was sitting up celebrating. But like I said, I want to make this very clear. Not saying that I wish anything happened to them. I don't wish nothing bad happened to any of them. But what I'm saying is, would I be willing to risk my life for them? No, absolutely not. You on your own. Call Zaddy to help you, or call any other form of non-black. Call him to help your ass. See how quick you get a response. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like I said, I'm making this very clear because I don't want to be, I don't want people saying that I'm, what I'm saying, wishing something bad happened to somebody. I'm just saying I wouldn't help them. You risk your life for people that you know gonna appreciate you. Yeah, well, you know what? Vivica A. Fox is pushing 60. If she ain't 60, I think she gonna be 60 this year. She's unmarried. She don't have any children. She never could keep a man. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. She miserable. She a prime example of what I'm talking about. She miserable with herself. And instead of blaming men for, listen, at the end of the day, sometimes I've said this before. You got to sometimes ask yourself, why you almost 60 years old, unmarried, no children. I know, still talking about 50 Cent almost 20 years later. You have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself. Sometimes you got to wake up one day. If you sitting up there looking on the opposite side of your bed and there's nobody there, you got to say, what am I doing? I used to always I used to always blame everything that went wrong in my relationships on the woman. But then there were some things that I needed to fix. So I fixed myself. Because like I said, I had some good women come in my life that I ran off. Good ones. Because it was me. You know what I'm saying? It was me. I was the problem. And I had to come to grips with it. It was me. So the same way I had to take accountability, a lot of women don't want to take accountability. And I think that's the biggest problem in our community. Especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. But like I said before, that lady, I think her name is Rhoda Osborne or something like that. But you see what she looked like. She should be, due to the fact that she was a scammer and that she was lying, she should be banned. She should be banned from all social media platforms. After all, they banned Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate got banned from pretty much all social media platforms, I think, except Rumble. This lady should be banned from all social media platforms. She should be banned from Facebook. She should be banned from YouTube. She should be banned from Instagram. She should be banned from X. All of them. Snapchat, all of them. She should be banned from any social media site that's in existence because she lied. She used social media to commit felonies. Multiple felonies, multiple scams. That's the next step. That's the next step with her. So there you have it. Anyway, you guys, appreciate you. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's your boy Town. I'm out.